Hey guys,
welcome to the Hollaby Homestead. On today's episode, we have a special guest. Stay tuned.
Hey guys, so today we have our very first guest. This is Cheryl. Cheryl, why don't you tell us about yourself?
Hey, I'm so happy to be here. First of all, I'm really thrilled to be here, and I'm the first guest. Wow, that's such an honor. It really is. My name is Cheryl, and I am actually from Hippie Chick Tie Dye. I specialize in tie-dye. So if anyone's ever interested in checking out my tie-dye page on Facebook, it is Hippie Chick Tie Dye. And you just go into Facebook, and there I am. There's a page.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, and I've got lots of selection there. So
I love your tie-dye shirts.
Thank you very much.
Dave's wearing his too.
Yes.
Dave, let's see yours.
Yes, absolutely. 100% cotton. Yeah, awesome. So what are we going to do today? I'm so excited.
Well, I thought we would do a garden tour and a bit of a garden update because some things have grown since the last video.
Yeah, I've been actually following your videos and they've been absolutely amazing. I've learned some amazing tips actually. I have.
Awesome.
Yeah,
awesome.
I have. Yeah.
Well, let's go check it out.
Okay. Hey, I'm excited. This looks so nice. You've done a lot.
It's kind of popped up overnight. Really, it kind of feels like it seems like everything was kind of. In its beginning stages, not really showing, and then we got a lot of rain, and then now all of a sudden it's just it's just gone crazy.
Yeah, and this is so adorable how you guys, Dave and Robin, have this bench right at the end there. It's just so cute, and when this is in full bloom, oh my God, it's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah.
So the reason that my garden looks messy, I just want to point this out to you and to everybody, is because this stuff is mint, and I thought it was a weed, and I decided to leave it because it controls the pests in your garden. So.
Oh wow.
And I know you guys can't smell it here, but this whole garden smells like mint because of this. So the rows look messy because they're just growing wherever, but it's practical. I'm not here to win awards. I'm here to grow good food, right?
It looks great. It looks really good. It's nice to, seeing the video is one thing, but being in the space is totally different, and it's pretty amazing. It really is. It's such an amazing project.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So I don't know. Let's pick a row. We'll get started.
Yeah. I have a question for you because I noticed from right away as soon as I went in here that you have flowers. Like this is a garden, and yet it's not a flower garden, but it's a vegetable garden, and I notice you have flowers here and there. What's that all about?
So these are marigolds at the end here.
Yep.
And marigolds is another pest repellent. So, and because they have a really strong smell.
Right.
And even if you just brush up against them, they have a really strong odor.
Yeah.
They're really good for companion planting with other veggies that are kind of sensitive to bugs.
Okay.
So I have the marigolds. And then there's another flower I got to show you that just came up. I didn't think they worked, but I guess they some of the seeds took. So these here and these here, these are called nasturtiums. And they're obviously not flowered yet, but they're beautiful. They grow into these beautiful, big, fat clumps of colorful flowers. They're edible.
Which is a bonus.
And they're also a pest repellent. They're also strong smelling.
Yeah.
Bugs don't like them. So anytime you're planting like a veggie garden,
Right.
I suggest just, for the beauty and for the practicality, plant a bunch of stuff together.
And what do you call that again? What's it called?
This is a nasturtium.
Okay, you can't say that 3 times fast. That's a mouthful.
It's got a very interesting leaf on it, though, doesn't it?
Right, it's beautiful. Yeah,
it's very
even at
unique.
its young state, it's very beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
And
wow, okay.
I just planted these by seed. I just threw the seeds in. And like I said, I mean, I thought maybe something had eaten the seed because it was taking so long,
Yes,
and
yes.
it just suddenly popped up. So I'm really excited about that.
Oh my
There's
God, yeah, it looks
a few other
great.
clusters around here too.
Yeah. Oh, tell me about your trellis. Sorry to interrupt you. I know you're.
No worries.
I'm excited. I mean, I'm just seeing all this stuff and I'm thinking, oh, I'd love to ask you a ton of questions, and here we go.
So the trellis is made out of sheep fencing, goat fencing.
Yeah.
Our first video on our channel actually made a video how to make these.
Oh, so that's good for your audience or whoever your viewers to refer back to and check that out. That's good.
Yeah. So we made these back. The frost was still in the ground. It was still cold here. It was when we first moved here. And then kind of built the gardens afterwards. We wanted to fence in this area because there's so much wildlife around here.
Oh,
so
wow, yeah.
we just wanted to incorporate the trellises.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, it's going to be
with,
stunning when it takes off. Eh?
with that.
Yeah,
But
exciting.
so these here, these are my beans, and actually, if you can see this, they're starting to latch. So sometimes they self-latch. So you see,
Right.
this one latched on its own.
Okay.
But this one's circling. So
Okay.
if
yeah.
you were to do put like a slow motion camera,
Yeah.
like over a long period of time on these.
Yeah.
So what these do is that during the day, they go like this, but really slowly. You don't even notice them until they latch onto
And I noticed something, Robin. The texture of that is different, and as I'm putting my thumb across that, it's actually almost feels like a sticky.
It's like grippy.
Yeah, I really feel
but
that.
it doesn't stay there. Like
No.
once it matures a little
Yeah.
bit, it'll. Geez, I got
It's amazing.
grass weed there.
Yeah. No. Hey. No, it's good.
But this one, it's not quite ready to latch on, so I'm just gonna leave that there. This one is happily climbing. This has been climbing for a couple of days.
Oh
Do you
yeah,
see how
I
tall
see it
that is?
there. That is amazing. Aw, that's great.
And so these are in a different stage of growth. So what I did is succession planting. So
Right.
the back row was the first to be planted.
Right.
And then I just threw these extra seeds I had in the front.
Okay,
And
yeah.
so they'll be ready at different times. So it's not like I'm gonna have like thousands of beans ready
Yeah. Yeah.
all at once.
I love it.
So
So with gardening as well, I mean with like getting lettuce and kale and all that, me being from the city, I ask lots of questions, but you can just chop off the top. You don't have to take the whole thing out of the ground. You just, and it keeps growing.
yeah, so
Love that.
let's head over there.
Yeah,
Actually.
I love that.
So with these, so every plant kind of has a different need when you're harvesting.
Yeah.
So kale, they're generally good if you like leave about 3 or 4 inches above the ground.
Yeah, because that to me that looks like it's ready.
Oh,
Like, I
yeah.
could, you know, like,
It is,
hey,
yeah. It's June. I don't even know what day it is. It's June.
I know all the days seem to be blending into one.
It's the beginning of June. It's June whatever. And we've got food ready.
Yeah, it's great. It's wonderful. Yeah, the weather's certainly here.
So the Swiss chard, for example, though, you can cut that down to about 1 inch above the soil.
Yeah.
And it'll still grow. This is really fast growing. Like, this is the easiest stuff to grow. It's good for you.
Yes, absolutely.
And but the kale, generally you want to keep don't cut it down too close to the soil, or else it struggles.
So you have maybe 1 inch above the soil?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying? Okay.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great for smoothies. It's a superfood. I love kale. Yeah, definitely. So I got to inquire about the kale. Definitely. Oh, I love it. And so being a city dweller myself, any suggestions as like I go to the grocery store and I get all my greens there. Is there any way that I myself can like maybe grow plants like from something that I bought at the store? Like,
Yes.
and so talk to me. I don't, you know, I'm just kind of curious.
I don't have an example of it right
Yeah.
now, but so celery, for example.
Yeah.
If you when you buy it and you cut the pieces off that you want, and like the end of it that is left
Yes.
at the bottom,
Yes.
you can actually put that in water and it'll root. And then once it roots, throw it in a pot. leave
So
it in
it's
water.
okay in a pot though, because I'm kind of concerned about putting it in a pot. Do I have to put it in the ground? Is it all right for me to just stick it in a pot?
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
it's doable? Okay.
I've grown pretty much all of these things that you see here in pots. I mean, like size does matter.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, I've grown everything here in pots. It doesn't matter really like what your living situation is. There's always a way to grow
Something
food.
doable, yeah.
This is just a very large scale.
Yes,
of doing
yes.
it.
But being like, I myself, I would have a potted garden because I have a porch. So I certainly could take advantage of that and maybe have something inside my home and then bring it out to my porch. And
Oh yeah.
just,
And then just harvest it when you need it.
I love
Yeah.
that. I love that. Yeah, save myself a ton of money grocery shopping. Yeah, I love it.
So we have marigolds in the middle too here, even at just like on the end here, just to kind of, because these are really long rows, so we're just trying to control the bug situation, because I don't like to spray my veggies.
Yes.
I have a organic kind of last resort type spray.
Yeah.
But I do not like to spray pest control on my food.
And I know, like, even if you Google, there's some sort of organic pest controls out there that you can make. I've seen this.
Yeah.
Like you mix things together and it's like weed killer and thing like that. I'm wondering if that would be suitable for your garden.
It's difficult because like some sprays, some of those sprays are safe for some plants but not for others, and if you have those other plants beside those plants,
oh, that's true too.
you know, like, and then you know, you also have to think about that bugs that are I don't know, let's say bugs that are going to eat your peppers might actually be beneficial for your beans.
Oh wow, yeah.
So
that's
like
true.
you know, you kind of have to think about where you're planting stuff beside, and the certain kind of bugs that are going to be
that's an interesting point. Yeah,
around there. So it's kind of like what I was talking about cauliflower last night.
Yes. Oh, we watched an episode on cauliflower, how you wash it and make sure all those pests are out of there. Oh, that's something you guys need to check out.
Yeah. Fill up your sink and put a quarter cup of salt in
There
the
you
sink,
go.
and then all the slugs will crawl out of the cauliflower and get away.
It was. You need to Google that. It was quite an interesting, watch.
Okay, so these are nasturtiums, like what I showed you over there. So they came up over here as well, which is what I'm really surprised about.
And does that flower? Did you say that flowers
Oh,
too?
it's beautiful. You can get all different colored ones.
Oh.
You can get climbing varieties. These aren't climbing varieties, but
Yeah.
they grow into these beautiful clumps.
Oh. So it's going to add some interest into your garden. It's not just going to be a garden. It's going to be gorgeous, like to look at.
It's going to be enjoyable
visual
to be in.
I mean, your trellis over here is adding a visual element to your garden. So, and also you have the flowers. You also have.
We also have flowers trained for the trellis too.
Oh yes, she did mention that to me. It's so cool.
So these little clumps here, these are radishes, and radish, if you're a beginner gardener, plant those first. They have about a 30 to 35 day growth period.
Oh wow.
So these are going to be ready probably like in about 2 weeks.
Oh, that's perfect.
And there's a lot here.
Yeah.
I just kind of threw the seeds. I was like, here we go, let's try this.
When I look at this garden, I think about preserves. Lots of preserves and doing some pickling, and it's exciting.
And radish is so satisfying because it's like you put all this effort in, you're waiting for stuff to harvest, but radish is like the first, you know.
Oh, that's awesome. That's a good tip. That's an awesome tip, yeah.
So grow radishes.
Yeah, for the beginner, 101.
So these are my ornamental pumpkins here. So they're just going to be the little like decorative.
And are they going to be different colors, or are they just going to be like orange?
I think they're just the orange ones. Yeah.
Oh, those are so cute.
Yeah. So I just I just put those in. They're in a mound. Yeah. Because that's how you grow pumpkins.
I'm eager to see when those come up.
Oh yeah.
Later, of course.
It'll be like October.
Yeah.
And then this other bed over here. It's hard to see this. These are my carrots. And I just threw the seeds in. I didn't think that they took for a long time.
Yes.
And then here we go. We got it.
So are those just standard carrots, like regular? Because I know
they're rainbow carrots, actually, all different colors.
Oh, so exciting. So exciting.
And the rest of that row is herbs over there. Just your general herbs. There's sage, parsley. Nothing really exciting going on with them right now. My arugula, like I said in another video, flowered. I gotta cut that down.
And why do you have to cut that down?
Because when it flowers, it's done. It's very spicy to eat the leaves if it's gone to flower. It's bitter. Nobody wants
Oh,
to
it's
eat
bitter.
the leaves.
Okay, I was like, spicy might be good for some people.
Yeah, no, it's just awful.
Okay,
And
gotcha.
then behind you here, this is all my corn.
And I'm stepping on your corn right now.
No, you're not.
Okay.
No, you're very close.
Okay.
But no.
Okay. All right.
So that's my corn there. And again, I just kind of threw my seeds and waited to see what would happen.
Oh
and
my God,
I thought a
it.
squirrel ate them actually, and then they suddenly popped up. So
Oh, that's exciting. Oh, wow, eh?
still trying to learn the wildlife
Yeah.
situation out
Yeah,
here.
I've seen a lot of little butterflies flying through the garden and dragonflies. It's super.
So
super
that's
cute.
the flowers on the arugula. That's the one thing that's you leave the flowers for a few days to draw the butterflies and the bees and to pollinate. So
Oh my God, yes,
that's the thing.
definitely, 100%.
so let's end it here. We'll go to a part 2.
Okay.
And we'll go from there.
Okay, awesome. Oh,
Okay.
I'm excited. Yeah. Okay.